This is weekend and the markets are closed, but that doesn't mean traders stop working. In fact, the weekend is when the real age gets built. Most traders waste it scrolling, backtesting randomly, or even overthinking their next move. But I use it to reset, to reload, and dominate my next trading week. This is my exact 5-part weekend routine, the same one that has kept me disciplined and profitable while keeping my head clear. Hi there, if you're new to this channel, I'm Kojaks Pro, a trader, and I've been at this game for over 3.5 years. There are many reasons why people find it difficult to excel in this game of Forex. But the one thing I know that a lot of traders don't do is review. Because even if you have the best strategy out there, and you are not reviewing it constantly to know what's working and what's not, like having yourself take a step back a little just to observe how your trading plan has gone through, whether it's on a daily basis or on a weekly basis or a monthly basis as the case may be. Reflection and reviews help a lot in a trader's growth. And when I noticed this, even having the awesome strategy that I use now to trade profitably, I still go back to review my trades. I still go back to ensure that I am employing and acting out the psychological aspects of the game, because that is the main trading, not even what's on the charts. You can have the best strategy out there, but if your mindset is not on point, you're going to be losing. You're not going to be seeing results from your Forex endeavors. The typical trader will click a lot of buttons, enter a lot of trades, multiple positions, hedge a lot of positions during the week, be taking multiple L's, not even accounting so much for their profits, believing that eventually things will even out. But how do you know when there is no documentation of any sort on paper that you are actually progressing? How would you know? How do you know that your so-called strategy has a winning edge? How do you know that at the other part of the tunnel, you will come out profitable? It all boils back to review. Once you take a step back to review your trades, you stand a better chance of making better trading decisions the next trading week. Understand? So, most traders do not do this, but I implore you that is watching this, if you are a trader and you're interested in getting better at your trading game and eventually becoming profitable, go ahead this weekend, which we are in now, to review your trades. You have a strategy which you're using at the moment. Draw out your charts and see how many of those trades you took using those strategies played out. Did you follow your plan to the fullest? Did you follow your A+ setups only? If you answer these questions correctly and honestly, it's then and only then that you can say to yourself that you are actually improving day by day, minute by minute in this game. So in a nutshell, I'm going to show you how I go about this review process of mine, and stick to the very end. You might pick one or two that you're going to add to your own game and better level up your trading game. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Now let's get into the video. First up, review. I'm not just looking at trades, I'm tracking decisions. Every weekend, I answer 3 questions. What worked? What didn't? What was luck versus skill? I'll open up my trading journal, screenshot key trades, and write a quick, short summary. Not to beat up myself, but to extract the truth. This is where you become a scientist of your own system. Many traders skip this and repeat the same emotional trades week after week. The second thing I do, clean mental slate. I sit with a blank page and ask, where did emotion creep in this week? Was it FOMO, hesitation, revenge? I name it. What would the best version of me have done differently? This isn't fluffy journaling, it's tactical reflection. You can't build consistency with an inconsistent mind. Now it's time to scan. I'll pull up my naked charts with no indicators and no noise. Because of my style of trading, I usually have all my charts marked out. The zones, the key zones, the areas of interest. Understand, that's how I go about my trading, because I'm a swing trader. And I'm not the kind of person that jumps from pairs to pairs. If I see that CAD/JPY is about giving me an entry, it's about materializing to give me a proper setup to trade, I take it up from wherever it is on my watch list and bring it to the topmost. The very pairs that I keep on looking at every week or look at per time. So most of my charts have already been marked out. So all I have to do in a nutshell is just to bring those charts out after doing a quick scan. So if I do a quick scan like I'm about to do now this week, I'll just check out the pairs that are likely to give me that setup. I take a look at it, or them as the case may be, 3 to 4, and discern. I'm not predicting price, I'm preparing for it. Where are buyers likely to react? Where does structure break? Going about this way keeps me focused and disciplined as a trader. I only watch maximum 3 to 4 pairs a week. If I do it this way, I'm going to trade profitably, because If you are watching many pairs or watching everything, you end up trading everything and making a lot of errors. This is how my next week clarity starts, not Monday morning, now. Next, pre-basic for me, I set my intention for the next week, not to make 10R, double my account, or flip my account. I write, trade with patience, or only take clean setups from my playbook. This is how you measure the week, based on process, not profits. If you don't choose the metric, your emotions will. Last step, I reset the battlefield, clean up my charts, close out tabs, archive trades, clean up my decks. The thing is, physical clarity feeds mental clarity. If your decks looks like chaos, don't expect your trades to be clean. This part might sound small, but it's one of the biggest unlocks I've found. I've turned this exact weekend routine into a free downloadable called the Trader Reset Template. Same journal prompts, chart, prep checklist, and process goals I've used for years. If you want to trade more like a pro, grab it, link below. Like I said, most traders lose because they only work when the market is open. The truth is, the weekend is your edge. You either use it or you lose it. If this helped, drop a comment with your current weekend ritual and I'll break it down in a future video. Subscribe and let's build our edge every day, even when the market is short. See you in my next video.